There he is, former All-Pro Shawn Merriman, a star player for the Chargers and still creating excitement for fans. Got something new going on now. He's the co-founder of Lights Out Extreme Fighting, and there is a big event. It's coming up next month. Shawn is here with us today. We talk about exciting. We're talking about MMA fighting.
Yeah.
And you were telling me, I don't have any experience. I've never been in the audience. I've never seen this, but they get in a cage.
Yeah, so most people who haven't seen a MMA fight up close, when they go for the first time, they're hooked, right?
Yeah.
Because they just like the excitement, and our fans, our crowd, when they come, it's just so much energy in the room. So you automatically find yourself starting to yell and scream and get into it. And a lot of people, after they come to their very first MMA fight, start to flip through channels, and they follow us after that. So it's been fun. You know, I retired at 28 years old. I also trained MMA for some time. I picked the sport up between my rookie and my sophomore year when I was playing with the Chargers. And I knew I was going to get into the sport when I retired. I just didn't think that I was going to be a owner of it. So now it's been fun just promoting these guys, other former athletes transitioning in from other sports. We have a few former NFL players, Chris McCain being one to play for the Chargers as well.
Right.
He's a 3-0 amateur, and we got a few more announcements of other athletes from other sports just transitioning over. You know, when you get done, you still have this need and want to compete. And that's, for most former athletes and professional athletes, there's nothing else. And that just stops. So now we're giving them a platform in Lights Out Extreme Fighting to come and compete.
Because let's just say that in your mid-20s, you're still young.
You're still young. I mean, sometime in a sport that you're playing in, you might be old. I played 8 years in NFL, and, the average career of an NFL athlete is 3 or 4 years. At 28 years old, you can still come in combat sports, MMA, and have a long, successful career.
So I would imagine that there are some correlations between pro football and MMA. You got to be disciplined, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Aggressive. What else? What makes a good MMA fighter?
Willing to be coached, right? Because no one at their prospective sport, they don't walk into it being great at anything. It's repetition. It's being able to listen to your coach and learn and take, just take note. And a lot of these guys, especially former athletes, they walk right into it and they want to learn. They want to be coached, and they're not too frustrated when they don't walk into it already great at it. And you see a lot of guys, especially come into it and have some success early on.
You talked about how it's fun for the audience and how it opens up a whole new world of watching to them. It must be rewarding for these athletes as well. I mean, now they've got an outlet for everything that they've done their whole life. It
is because one of the things that you missed, you talk to any former athlete, the first thing they'll tell you is they miss the locker room. They miss being around their teammates. And I don't care what sport that, we have some hockey guys coming over that's going to fight soon. I don't care what sport you say, the first thing they'll tell you is they miss the locker room. So now that regimen is back, getting up in the morning, working out, being disciplined, and still having the rest of your day to, still do things you really want to do. But at Lights Out, we want other athletes to come over and experience this because we provide a great platform.
And you have a big fight coming up, Commerce Casino, in a couple of weeks. Tell me about that title fight.
March 13th at the Commerce Casino. Doors open at 7. People can go to lightsoutxf.com to get tickets. We're close to being sold out, which is a good thing for us. Hopefully that people go online to get their tickets, because we probably won't be able to sell any at the door. But it's our 5th fight, so we're calling it LXF5 that's coming up at the Commerce Casino. So it should be a great show. We got a bunch of surprises coming, a couple big title fights coming, and we can't wait to show the fans what we got going on.
In the cage.
In the cage.
Shawn, thank you.
Thank you
so much. All right, it is the Lights Out Extreme Fighting match, March 13th. It's at Commerce Casino. Tickets still available, but they're close to selling out. For all the details, just check out our website. It is KCAL 9.